Good evening, Andy. Thank you for joining us after this 3-3 draw, an absolute thriller here at the Lamb this evening. Andy, it does seem like we're starting slowly and giving the opposition a bit of a chance to get on top in the game. But we do. Well, what a never say die attitude that was.
Yeah, I mean, as a spectacle, certainly the second half was a lot better than Saturday when we've won the game. We just said that in the changing room. We've got a point tonight, so we've got more points Saturday, obviously, but I thought the performance second half was particularly good. We've switched off for the goals. The defending overall wasn't good enough tonight. That's something we need to work on. But I thought certainly second half they were very brave on the ball, created a lot of chances, could have won it. So yeah, regards starting the game, yeah, we've not started the last couple of games particularly well. I don't know why that is, because each time I've said let's start on the front foot, you know, the team we're playing are not on a great run themselves. But then I look at the group, you know, they've had a tough season. They perhaps still dealt in how good they are as well, maybe, and perhaps they're trying to feel their way into games and grow in confidence as it goes on. I really don't know. You know, I want to start at a high tempo. I want to be in the ascendancy from the start. And that wasn't the case tonight, really. Although I thought we started okay, but then we got opened up way too easily.
Yeah, it did seem, obviously, you were forced into a change today with Ben Bailey's absence, and maybe without that situation you would have started the same back four, but it did seem to affect us and unsettle us somewhat.
We had two enforced changes. Obviously Dexter didn't play either. He's been excellent that side, but and Bales didn't play either. Bales was desperate to play. It's his old team. We've been talking for the last couple of weeks about when his wife's going to have the baby. My daughter was the same, and my daughter had hers this morning, and it looks like he's going to have his tonight. So it didn't help him at all. But I've been saying that we've got a good squad of players, and the two boys coming in, wow, you know. Jack coming in for on the wide areas, not his preferred position, but can do a job there. I thought he got better and better. And to bring someone like Jordan into a back four who's proven, you know, I don't feel that should have weakened us. Not at all. I just didn't think we was good enough collectively first half in defensive areas. As a team, you know, not enough pressure on the ball, not tracking runners, being a little bit too deep. And they got in way too easily. And to be fair, at half time, the biggest positive for me was that it was only a goal down, because we could have been 2/3 down. And yeah, we didn't pass it particularly well first half. But as I said at half time, you have to defend. First and foremost, you have to defend well, because it doesn't matter how well you pass it. If you defend as badly as that, you're not going to stay in games for too long.
Yeah, it's a good point. So really, overall, what would you say disappointed you the most, but equally what pleased you the most over the 90 minutes?
The disappointing thing for me was the goals were disappointing. Even second half, when we were having good spells, they broke and got in way too easily. And again, I'm not going to say why that was, because I don't like to make assumptions straight after a game. What I've seen, I should certainly look at the footage, and then we'll work on how we can make it better and how make it more solid. You know, defensive shape we can work on. That's not a problem. That's not something that takes a long time to coach. I felt at times the back four was a little bit all over the place, not in a line together. You had some high, some low, which meant there was space to run into. So that's something we can look at on the camera. We'll identify it and we'll work on it. So that was the negative for me. You know, the left wing has caused a lot of problems, but did we have enough pressure? Did we stop him getting the ball? You know, the last goal was difficult, one-on-one in the box. He's gonna win most times against any fullback, because that's where he wants to be, and as a fullback you don't want to be, and he's a good player. So that was obviously negatives, but I thought the positives were what an attitude they showed, to be behind 3 times in a game and still come back and get some out of it and look like they could go on and win it. That for me, looking at what happened, that was never going to happen 5-6 weeks ago. So that's something they've improved on. They've got a bit more belief as a group. They didn't just lay down, they kept in the game. And so the disappointment was we conceded at the wrong times, because I think if we could have got in front, we'd have gone on to win it. But credit to Hednesford as well. I thought they played some good stuff at times, and like I said, as for a neutral, was a fantastic game of football. Unfortunately, I'm not a neutral. I want us to defend a lot better, and I want to win games a little bit more easily. But no, overall, yeah, lots and lots of positives. And equally, I've learned a lot more about some of the players. You know, when you keep playing the same 11, I never change it for the sake of it. If it's going well, why change it? But there's other boys who deserve a chance, and I want to see a bit of as well.
Well, you've got a Saturday off, Andy. No game this Saturday, but will it be a Saturday off, or will you have the lads in for bonding and training ahead of Leyston's trip to Leyston on Tuesday?
We'll see what we're going to do about that. The lads, to be fair, have been brilliant in the 3 weeks I've come on. I've asked them to go through the brick wall, both training and matches. They've played at a high tempo. We should train Thursday first and foremost. I might let them have a few hours off Saturday, because I think that'll be good for them. They've earned that. You know, I always say I want to be I always try and treat the players. I always want to be treated as a player. And sometimes, you know, when they do well for you, you look after them. I'll definitely go to a game. I can rest assured you of that Saturday. So yeah, watch this space on that one.
Okie dokie. Andy, it's really good talking to you. Lambs Media, not myself, will catch up with you next Tuesday. I'm unfortunately other commitments, so I won't be there. But I wish you all the very best for that one, and I'll see you again soon.
No problem. No, thanks a lot for the support. So the support again tonight, it was frustrating at times, but they've got to get behind the boys as much as they can. Like Leicester away will be another tough game, but they're all tough games, and we're still in there fighting. We're picking points up. We've moved up the table again, I believe. So lots of positives.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you.